That's pretty much it. And those are legitimate questions. Keeping it in the room means basically I'm not talking about it in front of and I have no problem with the coach saying, listen, I'm going to talk about it in my locker room. I'm not talking about it to you guys. I have no problem. But we get into this discussion. Sometimes, let me just say this. Are there in our business, radio, TV, newspapers, okay, it's not like years ago when a newspaper had a big fat staff, more guys than they needed. Every newspaper in this country has been cut down. You have limited number of people. A lot of good people have been let go. So you're getting a lot of young, cheap people covering hockey, and it's not like newspapers send their best people to hockey. Okay, then you have the combination of people who never cover hockey, and suddenly the Rangers get hot, and you send them to a press conference, and they don't follow the sport religiously. And you get a lot of that with hockey. The reality to our business, or Fox News doesn't send Bill O'Reilly to a speed bump proposal in his hometown. He goes to the presidential election. We send our biggest, best, most talented, smartest stars to the biggest events. Hockey doesn't get the cream of the crop in our business. Now, you get some guys that used to play hockey, and that's not saying everybody that covers hockey is a dope. But with the reduction in numbers of staff in newspapers all over this country and in radio stations all over this country, you're getting young people, inexperienced people. Press conferences, to me, have gotten significantly worse in the last 15 years. You're just getting young, cheap people that are over their head. And hockey, you're not getting the lead columnist anyway. You're not getting the best beat right. In New York, if I run a newspaper, I'm giving my best writer a column. My second best writer is a columnist. My third best gets the Yankees. My fourth best gets the Giants. Where do you think I'm giving the New York Islanders? The kid out of Fordham, who doesn't, by the way, like hockey, but he's cheap and he's bright. He got a degree and he'll work for nothing. And his brother used to play hockey. So sometimes I've been listening to some of these press conferences. Some of the questions are dumb, and I'm not even a hockey guy. Now, this Stan guy has been covering the Rangers for 40 years. Stan Fischler, he's been covering them. He's fine. So that's why John Tortorella's calling him by name. Stan, I'm keeping it in the room. Yeah, he let him go. He didn't bury him. But there have been some questions at some of these press conferences these days, and it's just the reduction in newspaper staffs. Local radio stations used to be flush with money. Then big corporations bought them. They overpaid for them. They have big banknotes. They let people go. You got more syndication. You got radio and newspapers who are on shoestring budgets. You got kids at press conferences, and coaches have no patience. And again, hockey gets a couple of guys like Stan, who's been covering the Rangers for 40 years. You look around that room of 30 people, not a lot of Stans. I mean, the guy covering the Florida Panthers, he was at a floral show earlier in the week. I mean, some of these questions, it just seems to me over 10 years there has been a reduction in quality of questions at press conferences. That's just me.